Hi everyone, welcome to Draw What I Want, a channel where I learn how to draw and I share my experience with you all. So thank you so much for being a part of this journey. In today's video, I'm going to be challenging myself to draw a house. Well, it looks like a house, but it's more like a bridge as well, but I'll just call it a house. And I might split it into two videos, or I might just leave it at one. But in the first part, I'm going to just draw the main object. And then in the second part, if I continue, then I will just color it in. Okay, so as always, I've got my sketchbook, I've got my pencil, sharpener, eraser, and then I've just got a piece of blank white paper just to kind of lean on when I'm drawing. Hope everybody is doing well. Hope you're having a good week. Do let me know in the comments where you're joining from, and if you are learning to draw or if you're an experienced artist. I'd love to know and connect with everybody. Okay, so I'm just going to put this sketchbook this side, and then I'm going to draw on here. Lovely. So let's begin. Again, just want to show you this is what we're drawing. And please feel free to follow along or just kind of watch how I put my skills onto the paper, into practice, how I make mistakes, maybe make improvements, and just having a laugh at the same time. But I would love to know, if you are watching this video, if you've kind of stumbled across it by accident, what drew you to it, the reason why you're watching it. I would really, really love to know. And actually, if you do end up watching this video, I really hope that you will find it useful in any way, whether you find it relaxing or maybe you find it kind of motivational or encouraging, or you just want to kind of connect with another beginner artist. All right then, so let's begin before I start mumbling as always. Okay, so the reason why I chose to draw this is actually because in the previous lesson I was drawing houses. So I was learning how to draw a house. I do apologize, I live by the airport, and I was learning to draw it by actually using the cubes. But when I looked at this picture, the easiest way that I'm finding it to do it is actually just by copying what I see. So what I'll do is I'll start like this. So I'll start with the roof maybe. And then just see how it goes. As I say, if I make mistakes, whatever. It's a learning journey. And it's a sketchbook as well, so it doesn't have to be perfect. So that's that. And then if I just put this here. It's really loud outside, so there are lots of cars moving around. So that's that. What I'll do is maybe I'll just draw this. Okay, so we've got that, and then what I'll do is if I'll just like that. So that's that, and then so I'll leave that as that for now, and then if we just do the roof, I think the roof needs to go a little bit down. I think that's going to be a little bit lower there. That's that. Just do that. So actually that will be on the side like that. So, okay, so this is going to be like that. I think these ones are going to be a little bit longer. Because the whole kind of illusion here is we're trying to make the house looking a little bit sideways. So this line will be a little bit shorter and this one will be a little bit longer. So that's that. That's that. And then we've got, so that's that. And then, so from here, I would say we've got the kind of like, it's not a gate, but I'm not sure what you call it in English. I'll show you what I'm referring to. So these ones. If anybody can tell me in the comments what it's called, please do. Like a barrier? I'm not sure. So I think the whole idea is that line needs to go like that. And then this one needs to be parallel. See, I'm definitely applying the techniques that I've learned, because the technique is that you've got to remember that to make sure that the line is straight, that doesn't go sideways, you have to make sure that both lines are always parallel. So this goes straight, this goes straight, and actually this is like that. Or maybe, so actually no, this line needs to be parallel to that one as well. So if I'll just do the main ones and then I can erase it afterwards. So that's that. That's that. So there's like a bit of snow there. And then we've got that there. So wait, let me just erase this one. So that's 1, 2, 3, maybe even a little bit longer. Go like that, so that one's there. Like that. So that's that. So I'll show you where I'm at. Oh, excuse me. So look, so we've done this. Okay. We're getting that. I am enjoying kind of drawing, you know, just like a freehand, not bothering too much with the lines are straight. You know, like sketching, proper sketching. With some of my previous ones, I don't know, it's because I was in a certain mindset, state of mind or whatever. I was really, really like focusing on perfection, making everything exactly like on a picture. Whereas today, I don't know, I'm just kind of doing it a little bit easy flow, just not really bothering, and I actually feel like it's turning out better. So I think the conclusion from this that I'm getting is that whatever state of being, your state of mind, and just your presence, whatever presence you are at the time of drawing, that's it will really, really make a difference of the type of drawing that turns out, basically, which is interesting. So that's that. Okay, that's that. And then, so we'll leave that there. So what we'll do is, okay, that's that. So we've done that. Okay, and then, right, how do we do the right side? What are we doing with the right side here? So with the right side, we need to do the barrier thingies as well. And where do we start it? So okay, so for example, that's going to be there. Yep, and then and again, this needs to be parallel to this one. So okay, so we're doing that, and then so we've got the barrier here. So wait, okay, so this is going to be the edge because it's got so we'll just dot continuation because it's got snow there. So we've got the one there, and then this one. So again, that, and then the third one. A little bit longer. Lovely. And then the road. So the road, so it needs to go in like that. And then just somewhere in nowhere, like in the horizon. That's that. So that's the road, and then kind of just like got some bushes there. Okay. So that's that, and then we've got, okay, so if we'll continue with that, fine, we'll just do that. That's like a continuation. Lovely. And then we've got this kind of like windows in a way. So if we'll just do okay, so that's that. That's that. And then we've got those like that. So it can only fit 1.5, so it's fine. Okay. Lovely. So I think it's turning out all right, not so bad. So we've got that, we'll leave that as it is. With these ones, we do have these things sideways as well. 1, 2, 1, 2. That, and then on this side as well, so yeah, I think that needs to be. So I'll show you where we're at now, look. So we're just doing the barriers, and then we've done those crosses there. Okay, we've done a little bit of the top bit of the house, and now let's do the left side of the window there. Just do this a little bit. Okay, so what are we doing? So we are doing just this top one first. And then And yeah, you see how it's going from large to small. So to make that illusion that I'm learning now is that you obviously have to make this line a little bit longer, this one a bit shorter, and then you draw in the parallel line, but it does go sideways a little bit. So that creates the illusion that it's kind of like the house is turned a little bit. Okay, so that's done, and then the window. So again, we'll do that, and then we'll do this one a little bit bigger, and then like that. Yeah. And then, so we've got this kind of lines around. See, I'm trying to be careful now not to smudge everything because I'm already seeing that my hand is covering some parts of the drawing. But at the same time, I don't think it's gonna help much, the paper. The paper usually helps more if I'm drawing it on the other side of the sketchbook, and then my hand is all over this side. So I just need to be a little bit cautious. That's definitely one thing I'm learning and starting to pay more attention to. Okay, and then, but you know, like, so I think I have seen artists that they draw like that. Somehow, like the wrist is already trained to be held like this instead of like. Because as a left-hander, I don't know if you're a left-hander as well, but if you're a right-hander, my wrist is like this, and I've only noticed it, you know, after like when I've left school. But yeah, definitely I've been noticing that experienced artists, they already know to hold the wrist like this. So I guess you've got to learn from the best. But okay, so with these ones, just gotta do it like this. So there's, if I like that, and then the other one is underneath. Gonna do it a little bit. Oh, they're not very the same. It's not as easy as it looks, you know, drawing these crosses. I think this one was definitely, like, I should have done it a little bit higher, but it's fine. As I say, they're not as easy as they look. What if I start from the top one first? So yeah, I think that's all right. Yeah, that one could have been. Shall I quickly erase it? Well, because it's gonna do my heading. So let me do something with it. One sec, I'll correct it. And if I can fit two, we'll see. So, because look, one, starts from the top, the other one starts from here, and then if I'll do this one, yeah, that's better. I think I might be able to fit one more in here, because otherwise there's an empty space. So, or maybe they're just going to be squished. I don't know, we'll do something. Yeah, like that. Fine, fine. Fine, fine, fine. Okay. So, look, here's where we're at. We've done the window, we've done the top bit. Yeah. All those kind of things. So let's just add a little bit of snow around here. I don't think I'm gonna bother with that bit. It's a little bit, I don't know, I'll see. Because it's already almost half an hour and I don't want to make it too long. But please do let me know, guys, in the comments if you have come across maybe by accident and you ended up watching this video. What do you think? What drew you to this video? Why are you watching it? Is it because it makes you feel relaxing? Is it because you're just laughing at my mistakes? Or is it kind of inspiring you, motivating you to draw as well? I would really, really love to know. Thank you. Okay, doc. So let's do this effect here. That's that. And then we'll add the snow. So the snow, it's kind of like, so it is here, but if we make it a little bit wavy, and then we kind of make it round there. And then it goes like that, like that, like that. And then it just goes up. So that's that. But then I want to do, so I've done this smaller bit, but then over here it kind of goes a little bit wavy as well. And then it goes up a little bit. And then kind of goes down and then, yeah, very nice. I'm happy with that. And then, actually we can erase this. I'm looking forward to coloring it in as well, so I'm definitely gonna do a part 2 of this one. And again, I'm gonna try not to bother making it too perfect, all that kind of stuff. Just really gonna enjoy it, do like a freehand, because I feel like it's turning out better when I'm doing it like this. So, okay, so we'll leave that, but maybe I should keep quiet before I jinx it. Right, so that's that. And then if we just do, so with these ones, we basically have, if we just do lines, and then And then if we just do that. The brick wall, the roof. Okay. Lovely. So what else? What's next? I mean, shall we create a little bit of something just to kind of add the background? The thing is, I think half an hour is all I can do. I feel like I'm getting a little bit tired, and I'm happy with how it turned out. I really don't want to ruin it because it's happened with me before. Like, you know, when you know you should stop, but you continue, and then you're just making things worse than before. But I do, maybe I'll add it next time, right? I think, listen, I'm gonna follow my intuition. I'm gonna follow the signs that it's time for me to stop. Yeah, because I'm getting already tired. And then if I want to add anything in a second video, or even if I end up doing a third video, then I'll do that. But I'm gonna stop it here, guys, because I'm happy with how it turned out. Let's have a look. Oh, excuse me, shaking everything. So maybe let me just show it to you like this. Can you see? Okay, so here we go. Here we go. Yeah, so what do you think, guys? What do you think? I've enjoyed it. I think I've done well this time around. Yeah, I'm looking forward to coloring it in, and for the second video then see how it goes. But I feel like this session's been more relaxed. I've just been kind of going with the flow, not caring about too much making it perfect, lines perfect, really just sketching it. And I think that that's how it should be. And I feel that way it actually turned out better than any of my other pieces. So I'm really pleased with it. So once again, thank you so much for joining me today and, you know, throughout my journey. If you have kind of find this video useful in any way, please maybe consider liking the video, maybe subscribing to the channel to follow my journey, and please do comment obviously in the comment section, how did you find the video, how did you find your drawing experience, and anything you would like to share, really, your tips, advice, or anything like that, and where you're from as well. I would love to connect and grow a community of beginner artists. All right then. Well, once again, thank you so much, everybody, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.